Just look at the camera.
I feel awkward now.
Just look at the camera. Are we ready for this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Can we just see your face?
No.
Can we just...
Refusal.
No.
No.
We have to be able to see face.
No,
oh, there we go.
no.
There was a bit of it.
There we go. This is as good as it gets.
See what I'm working with?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ree from mummyoffour.com. Welcome back to my channel where I have a very special guest. It is in fact, dum dum dum, the teenager. The fourth child. He is in fact real. He just does not normally like being in my videos because I'm probably terribly embarrassing. Is that right, darling?
I refuse to answer that.
Anyway, we have got lots of questions that you have sent in, and the reason we are filming this video now is because my quarantine-ager is turning 16.
Quarantine-ager. In my vocabulary, that counts as a derogatory term.
He is, well, you knew at the time we're filming this, you're 15, but in how many days, darling, to your birthday?
Oh, I don't, like 11 something.
Like in 11 days. But the day you are watching this, he is 16. I have been a mother for 16 years.
Yeah, she won't shut up about it. Every morning it's like, 16 years ago today I was in tremendous pain and you were inside me.
I wasn't I was just very uncomfortable. I was huge and it was really, really hot. Before we get started, just want to say if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. I do these interviews with my children and around their birthdays, but normal content includes vlogs, shop with me videos, haul videos, speed cleans, and loads of life hacks that you need to just get organized. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because we have got what your siblings really think about you, dear.
Oh dear.
I know. So make sure you stay tuned to the end for that. Right, should we get on with the questions, darling?
Yeah, alright. Let's get over with.
First question. Okay, this one's for me. Can you please get your hair out of your eyes?
Okay. Thinks she's funny.
I am quite funny, don't I? Let me know in
She
the comments. Am I
thinks
funny?
she's funny.
I am funny. Right, okay. What is your name? Lots of people don't know this.
My name is Demetrius, obviously, and
His name is Dylan.
I did not agree to this.
That's a lie.
I
That's
said
a lie.
that you could vlog my birthday because one of my friends keeps telling me that I need to be in the videos.
But then I said, would you? Yeah, which you do. And then I said, will you do the interview?
I'm literally doing this for brownie
to.
points.
Okay, fair enough. And how old are you? Just for the record.
Currently 15. When you watch this, I'm 16.
How tall are you?
I don't know. Taller than you, which isn't
okay. I mean, you are quite a lot taller than me now, aren't you?
Just a bit.
Quite a lot.
Just a tiny
I
bit.
think you were about 6'1" last time we measured you. 6 foot 1. You about the same size
Well,
as
that
Daddy?
was last time.
Are you about the same size as Daddy?
Yeah.
6'1".
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Ish.
6 foot 1. I'm 5'4", so it's like.
Bit of a difference.
Hello. Actually, I look quite tall because I'm sitting up nicely and you're slouching.
Yeah, most of my height is accounted for by my legs.
That's true. Actually, you've got sort of a reasonably normal sized body and legs for days.
Massively out of
Wish
proportion.
I had that problem. I think most people watching wish they had that problem. What's your favourite colour? Just some quick fire ones now.
I have several, so I'm just gonna go black for now.
Which subjects did you take for GCSE and how do you think you did?
Right, I did all the usuals: maths, English, Welsh, all that jazz.
And Welsh back, which is a thing that they make them do here, which I don't really understand what that is.
Weird. It's like we want to teach you how to not be terrible in the workplace.
Life skills?
Yeah, but like by making us fill out booklets and do weird projects and stuff. It was really weird. So that I did okay and I kind of got the results for that, but it didn't like have any grades in it.
Okay.
They had a weird way of marking it.
Okay, what about GCSE?
I did drama, media.
Very good at drama.
I'm pretty not. Everyone.
He was the lead in We Will Rock. He was the last show he was in. And
In a
it was
school
amazing.
production. It wasn't even
Amazing.
It was,
I know I'm his mother, but everyone who didn't even know me came
she
up to me
cried.
every night.
It's really quite embarrassing.
You were so good.
Nice.
Anyway, so you did drama.
So I did drama, I did media, French, and then triple science. I would like to think that I did well.
I think looking at your predicted grades, and I don't know exactly how they're doing it, but your last school report type
My last
thing,
school report was pretty good, yeah.
You were all A's, maybe 2 B's?
Yeah, in like Welsh.
How do you feel about not taking your exams because of, you know, COVID?
Part of me wishes I did it, just out of curiosity as to what I would have gotten.
I'm really sad that your year group in general might be branded that year that were kind of given, you know.
Yeah, no.
You might have been you might get sort of, not a bad reputation, that's the word for it, but not be given the credit because you were gifted your exams, whereas actually you're going to be given the, you know, it's all the work that you've done, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think it's a shame that you haven't had that exam experience, because when you get to A-level it's going to be a bit more of a shock.
But at the same time,
you did really well.
in literally weeks before the coronavirus stuff was coming out, I was in maths with a bunch of my friends, trying to pitch to the maths teacher what we could possibly do to get out of our exams. You're like, what if we broke our leg? They'd make you do it in the hospital.
Actually manifested this then.
Massively.
Well done.
I think every year did though.
Right,
I think every year does that.
So you manifested a global pandemic to get out of your exam.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. Describe quarantine in 3 words.
Boring, annoying, help.
What have you learned in quarantine?
I'd like to say patience, but quite frankly it's wearing thin. I have learned that humans are even more adaptable than I thought, because we've adapted to this quite well.
I've got to say,
I'm not climbing the walls as much as I thought I was. Just scrolling through Netflix a lot more.
I feel the same actually. I think as a family we have coped better than I thought we would. Normally, if one of you's ill or something and I'm stuck in a house for a few days and I can't go anywhere, I'm like, get me out of here. But we're coping pretty well, aren't we?
Relatively so, yeah.
Yeah, you know, pandemic level, you know, relative.
It's very weird.
What's been the hardest thing about quarantine?
I'm quite a sociable person, I would like to think. So not seeing my friends and not going I miss town and, you know, going out and having food out and, you know, taking the bus and stuff so much.
See, the thing that I'm most upset about is the fact that you were kind of, your year group was robbed of those rites of passage. Not like the fact you haven't done your exams is, you know, neither here nor there, but the fact that you didn't have that last day of school where everyone signed shirts and you didn't have your prom and stuff, that makes me really sad.
Yeah, no, that's
not fair. I know, but like, well, it makes me sad because I just took for granted that you'd always have those experiences.
Yeah.
Still, we're all healthy, you know, we've got to kind of like comprise it. What has been your favourite quarantine activity?
Hiding in my room with the blinds shut, hoping that Mum won't walk in and then reopen them and call me a vampire.
I know, why do you object to sunlight?
It's just...
Vitamin D is good.
There is a word for it and I've completely forgotten it.
Vampire.
Next question.
What's the first thing you're going to do when the world goes back to normal? I understand that this is like a hypothetical question because the world's going to go back to normal in stages, but imagine like someone waved a wand and it was totally normal tomorrow, which isn't going to be.
Nando's.
Nando's.
I miss
You're going to Nando's.
I need Nando's.
You're going to Nando's.
I've missed Nando's so much.
Right.
I need a burger. I need a chicken burger.
Right. Okay, Nando's. Well, I'm glad you've got your priorities in order, darling. What is your next step now you've finished your GCSEs? What are you doing next?
Sixth form.
Okay. And what are you going to be doing there? I mean, I know the answers, but tell the people at home.
I will be doing graphics, media, physics, and photography. All the easy ones bar physics.
All the easy ones and physics, just thrown in for fun.
Well, I was going to do drama.
But then that course wasn't running, was it?
It wasn't running.
I know, I am a bit gutted about that. But still, never mind, I think you will enjoy physics too. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Now this has changed a lot over time. I used to want to be a forensic scientist.
Yeah, so let's start. What did you want to be when you were little and what do you want to be now?
I used to want to be a forensic scientist.
When you were little?
Yeah.
What, like really little?
Yeah, I used to be in the bath, like mixing the bubbles and things, pretending they were like, I didn't even know what they were. Just
I thought, you know, like superhero really was like what you really want to be.
Well, you know, I thought
like your first realistic job.
First realistic job.
Yeah, you want to be forensic science. You have talked about that.
It was, you know, after dinosaur and
yeah. I want to go up. I want to be a dinosaur. Yeah, I know. Well, that's kind of what I meant.
No, yeah. First realistic job was forensic scientist. After that, I got into the whole acting thing, so I thought, hey, maybe I could be an actor.
You still could.
I still could be an actor. Now I'm not even sure. I'm thinking about going into graphic design if I can make that work. But it's whatever I'm into at the time, really.
You have fancied doing animation as well.
I have fancied doing animation.
Yeah, you have fancied doing animation. Will you ever start your own YouTube channel? What would it be about? I think he should start his own YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments. Should he start his own YouTube channel?
Do not put anything in the comments whatsoever.
Definitely. Put loads of things in the comments. What should Dylan's YouTube channel be about?
Oh, God.
And they would all subscribe.
I have thought about this for a while, as I am in a house constantly with this one. She keeps on telling me that I need to do something, otherwise my brain will turn to mush. So I've tried doing schoolwork, but the school isn't setting much work.
You have been doing courses, haven't you? We have bought you a couple of courses and you've completed those online.
I've completed the courses, I'm running out of things to do. I'm currently watching Netflix all day, so I am basically, I'm trying to find things to keep myself busy. So what I'm going to be doing now is for my birthday, I've asked for a guitar.
That was one of the questions. What do you want for your birthday?
Well,
jumping ahead.
Don't care. I'm getting a guitar, so I'm gonna see if I can. I hope.
Oh
yeah, I hope so. You know, a large box of nappies arrived the other day. So
boxes keep arriving in the house, and he keeps saying, "What's in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just bought a whole box of poo, box of nappies, box of." I mean, we don't even buy nappies.
But yeah, I think that's gonna keep me busy now for a while. I can't even remember what the question was now.
Are you starting a YouTube channel? I don't know.
I thought maybe I'd do something on that. Maybe.
I think it'd be interesting if you could like vlog.
She wants me to
your experience.
Because there's no actual YouTube videos on what the learning is actually like. It's just teaching.
I didn't know that.
I've done a lot of research into this.
Cool. So would this be an interesting channel? Would you subscribe?
Probably
to this channel?
Not your
totally
audience.
Would. No, well, yeah, but they would know someone that would. They would totally watch. And then you could sort of, I do think starting your own YouTube channel has a lot of value because obviously it teaches you how to run a business as well. So it teaches
massively regretting saying yes to this question now.
Teach you how to produce content, all the behind the scenes stuff, SEO, as well as physically what to put in the video.
Next question.
Do you think quarantine has changed you?
Yes. I've grown. I used to be very socially awkward on the inside. I used to force myself through it. I'd be the kind of person people would be like, "Yo, can you go speak to that person and go ask for salt or something?" Something stupid like that, because everyone's socially awkward in my generation. I've always done that internally.
So you mean go and ask for salt, like go and ask for adult salt in the school cafeteria?
Yeah, that kind
of thing. Just to give context.
Yeah,
because he's used this example before, but people might be like,
no, it's just, yeah. No, it's like I'm going to talk to people. It's like my generation is very socially awkward. I've always forced myself through that and been the least socially awkward person I possibly can. I just haven't had the ability, not the chance to exercise that. So I've grown more and more socially awkward, which is great. Great fun.
I'm sure we'll all bounce back. I think a lot of us are feeling like it's going to be quite weird. We are entering the world, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
What are you really good at?
Avoiding being in these videos.
Usually, yes. There are a few videos that you decided to really go for it in Legoland, and you were doing quite a lot of goofing around in the background.
No. My friends were just like, you should like be in it. So I just went for a couple of videos
hitting
the whoa, and that was the thing. That used to be a thing.
Demonstrate that.
No, I'm not demonstrating that.
It's something like this.
That's not at all how it goes.
It is, it's like that. I'm doing this in the background. Stop. Anyway, he did that, and then mostly you just disappear from the back of the videos. Yeah, and every now and again, you say, like, okay, we'll be in this. Like, there was a little clip of you on Christmas Day with Bella, and those are really, really special to me, because when you're both all grown up, I will still have that. So I like it.
Yeah, so don't say I don't be in the videos.
You very occasionally you will be like, right, I'll be in this.
Or
occasionally I say, hang on, look, if you walk past now, you're going to be in it, and you're like, okay, I don't care.
Whatever. I just give up sometimes.
So I only actually put, just for the record, clips of them in when you have consented.
Yes.
Just for the record.
Hence it's so rare that I'm in these videos.
True story. What do you find difficult?
Staying out of these videos. It is very difficult.
You're both good and bad at staying out of my videos.
Wow. What was the question again? What do I struggle with?
Yeah, what do you find difficult?
I struggle with concentration and learning things when I'm not into it. If I'm interested by something, I can learn it quite well.
Yeah.
But if I'm not, I struggle massively to understand things and to learn things and to remember things.
If you've had a script or something.
If I've had a script, I have ways of learning things to make it interesting. But I do have to be interested in it to be able to understand it. And
well, this is what I'm hoping that you've picked A levels you are interested in. So
that's going to be the difference. Because hopefully I'll do a lot better.
Yeah. What are you most proud of?
In myself, or just in general?
I don't know. It just says, what are you most proud of? You can interpret the question as you wish, dear.
I'm most proud of myself for finding the strength to endure this and the many other things that come with quarantine life.
Yes.
I'm sticking with that for now.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 4 years? You'll be 20.
20. What's that? University and stuff, and like second year. If I go straight from.
So you'll be 20 at the end of, oh god, maths. Anyway, just you'll be somewhere in uni.
I'll be somewhere in uni. Somewhere in uni. There you go.
More specifically.
More specifically, I am somewhere in uni, doing something I enjoy. Hopefully, with some form of entrepreneur-style part-time job, probably to do with graphic design online.
Makes sense. Makes sense. What would you say to your 8-year-old self?
Things are gonna get really weird. Right? Okay, and things are gonna get dark at times. They're gonna get hard, and what I need you to do is to not do anything. I need you to sit back, relax, enjoy, and think things through.
Right.
Because it is a lack of thinking that's completely ruined everything.
Well, no, nothing is ruined. But when you've got into difficulties,
I've never taken enough time to think about it. I've always
it's not thinking
kind of
before you speak or act, isn't it? So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's good advice. Good
Massive
advice.
problem.
What would you say to your 32-year-old self?
Are they allowed to speak back? Is this
I
a
don't know.
conversation I'm having, or am I
Just
telling
says,
him something?
What would you say to your 32-year-old self? I didn't make up these questions.
Okay, let's assume that I'm just sending a message into the future and I
Okay.
shan't be receiving any further information.
Okay.
I'd say probably something along the lines, because I can't give my future self any advice or anything, because
Because you don't know.
because I don't know them, and they are, by laws of time and physics, no more than me, unless they've had some sort of brain problem, because they've had more time to learn things and they know everything I know and more.
Okay.
So
what would you say to 32-year-old
probably something along the lines of, remember when you were 16?
You were a quarantine teenager.
Shut up.
It's rude to
I
say
do
shut up to
not.
me.
I do not. I find that's. It wasn't even like that bad until you overused it. It's the fact that you overuse everything.
I'm terribly embarrassing. Sorry, darling.
Slightly.
Do you have a good friendship group, and can you describe them?
I do have a very good friendship group, which I will now be parted with on the most part, because a lot of them are going to a separate school.
Okay.
Quite a bit further away. I don't even know. English, I can't do it. Anyway.
You have forgotten how to do English during this quarantine, haven't you?
No, it's a good friendship group. We all get along really well. That's all we really need to know, to be honest.
Okay, answer quickly. Who's your best friend?
No, refusal.
That may or may not have been sent in by someone who's on the list that may be counted as one of your best friends.
Possibly.
I cannot disclose.
I made a rule. I made a pledge to myself in the early years of comp. I said, I am never going to have a proper argument with anyone.
Okay.
Except my parents, because that happens all the time. By the laws of family nature. By family nature. No, but I said, look, I want to be friends with anyone and everyone. So I'm not going to pick sides. I'm not going to pick best friends. I'm not going to. If there's an argument within the friendship group, I remain neutral. I refuse to get involved with anything.
Cool.
And I stood by that as best as I can.
Cool. Okay, well that's good stuff. Right, quick fire ones now. Just first, like 1-word answers.
All right.
What makes you happy?
Food.
What is your favourite film?
Oh, too hard.
Come on. No.
Skip.
Favourite film?
I don't know. Probably Endgame, because it's just the best of both worlds.
Okay, I would have said Star Wars, but okay.
I know, but...
I thought that was your favourite film. What are your hobbies?
I have lost
So
all
much
interestingness.
for the quick fire round, people.
I've lost all of me has been drained away during quarantine.
Aww.
My hobbies.
It's going to be guitar.
Yeah, well, it's going to be
You
guitar.
have actually been
I've been
preparing. I've been like learning to read music. I'm obsessively watching YouTube videos about it.
I have obsessions, and I'm currently obsessed with something that I don't currently have.
He's so excited for his birthday.
So
Let's
it hasn't
just hope I
happened in
have
the long
bought you a
term.
guitar.
And
not like...
but anyway,
And I hope you like it, because it's pink and flowery and everything.
I wouldn't even care.
I've been winding you up something chronic, haven't I?
Well, you've been trying to. Honestly, I couldn't care
About a
less.
couple of days ago, He's like, what is that box? What is that box?
There was,
is it for me? Is it for me?
No, no,
is it
there
for
was-
me? Is it for my birthday? Is it for my birthday?
No, I didn't say that.
It is
It's
for you.
not at all how it goes.
It is for you. True story. It is for you. It's a true story. It is for you. Do you want to have it now? Would you like me to gift you this item now? Is it for my birthday? Is it for my birthday? It's like, well, I bought you
No.
45 butt napkins, because that's why. Yeah, I told him to write toilet roll on the shopping list, and he said, so he wrote butt napkins. So I'm like, I bought you 45 rolls of butt napkins, darling.
The
You're like,
children didn't there actually were.
no, I actually just bought a massive.
No,
load of
no.
toilet
What
roll.
actually happens is what she keeps on saying. Ooh, boxes have come and trying to.
And every
entice
time a
me.
box comes, you're like,
And a while ago,
What's
a
that?
box,
Is that for
a
me?
box,
Is that for me?
a large box that said fragile on the side was in the box, and I would have been told that it was if it wasn't for me, because if it had fragile and was that large, I would have either seen it or have been told what it was by at least one of the little ones.
the little ones are not going to keep you secret.
No.
Yes. Back. I'm going to tell them about the cake.
Yeah, basically. So I was talking to Mum.
I told Will what the cake was, and he was like, Dylan, she gave you a clue. Like, okay, alright, okay, don't say anymore. He probably won't get that.
Yeah.
When she said burgers.
Yeah.
Like,
She basically just said, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's a burger cake.
yeah, basically. Which takes us on to, what is your favourite food?
My favourite food? I'm going to have to say burgers.
It
Simply
is
because
burgers.
you can't go wrong with a burger.
Okay, back into quick fire. McDonald's or KFC?
Or KFC.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Sweets or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Sausage or bacon?
Oh, bacon.
How would you react if your mum said she was having another baby?
I would sigh. Just like that. I would go,
I think Daddy would be a bit shocked because he's had the snip.
nice.
What do you like about Mummy?
She has good intentions.
Oh, that's such a backhanded compliment, darling. What do you like about Daddy?
He has similarly good intentions.
What about
And an
Will?
interesting way of showing them.
What's the best thing about Will?
Oh, he's brilliant.
Oh god.
No, he's
Mum's alright, Dad's alright, I love Will.
No, he also has good intentions. No, he's very sweet. He's very kind. He's very funny. He's funny.
He's very funny. What about Bella? Best thing about Bella?
She's very sweet.
And Zara?
She's a menace.
She's also hysterical.
She is hilarious.
She is.
Although she just like you finds a joke and then repeats it
I don't do that.
several
That's my
times.
job.
Quarantine-ager.
It's funny, okay.
It's not funny.
The funniest thing is your reaction to when I say it, if I'm honest.
That's the only reason she ever says anything anymore. She's like a child. She just wants my reaction.
Which siblings do you get on with and which ones do you not get on with?
I get on with all of them
But
one at a time.
yes.
It is dependent on the time of week, day, hour, season, everything. The specific shape of the moon, I don't even know. You know,
They are easier, like
They're easier on their own.
Yeah, they're easy peasy, aren't they? But they sort of
But sometimes
they vie for your attention, don't they?
Sometimes,
Together, they're like, "Ah,
it's dependent. Sometimes Zara will be really nice, and other times she'll run in, scream at me, run back out. Sometimes Bella's really sweet and playing, and sometimes she's just whinging all of the time. And sometimes Wills is Wills just always gets along with me. Sometimes he's so desperate to play with me that he completely neglects Bella because
it does cause like dynamics.
Yeah, the problem,
dynamic issues, doesn't
It's
it?
the problem with being the big brother.
Yeah, you do love them though, don't you?
I do. Yes, we get along very well. I have a very good relationship with my siblings, and like a lot of other families struggle with that.
I genuinely hope you do as adults. That's like one of my hopes and dreams for you all, that you can like stay friends as adults, whatever kind of that looks like. Because you're all quite different, but as long as you can kind of get along, that would be wonderful. Do you prefer the old or the new house?
New house.
What do you think of your mum's job, as in being a vlogger?
How many of you guys are vloggers? Put in the comments.
Not many, I don't think. I would be interested to know that though, actually. How many of you actually do kind of what I do, and how many of you do not? Good question, good question.
Anyway, what do I think of my mum's job? I think it is probably the best suited job for my mother due to the circumstances.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've got
you've got
a bunch of children.
You've got 4 children.
Lots of children, not much support outside the family, and additional needs thrown in there.
So you might
it
as
is
well
something
get
that I've got
paid.
to. Yeah. So it is something that I can do around my children, which is why I love it. And I love that I can kind of catalogue as you are all growing up, and I've got lots of footage and things, because even before I started vlogging I had something like 60,000 photos on my phone, didn't I? Like, I've always sort of catalogued.
It's just more professional of what she was already doing.
Yeah, and I do take greater care. Like, my photos are better and things now because it's work. So and like, I love it when the little ones will watch the vlogs. Like, they were watching a vlog Christmas Day the other day, and it was just like, oh, and I haven't seen that video since I actually put it together. But they were really enjoying it, and I was just like seeing how much you've all changed. But I feel like I'm capturing you in that moment, because I get really sad the fact that they're all growing up so quickly. So capturing them in that moment really does, I like that. Best thing about mum being a vlogger? I think I know your answer to this one. I
would like to say the free stuff, but only to annoy you. There's nothing free about the stuff that Mum gets sent, and sometimes I just call it free stuff just because, just the same reason she says quarantine on you.
It's not, yeah, it's if someone sends something to you, it's not free if they expect you to do something for it, because it's they're sending you something for free just to buy into the work you've already put in to share with your audience. So it's not free stuff. I thought you were going to say the trips.
Well,
we've been away and stuff.
Yeah, no, we have had some good trips.
We did some really lovely trips last year, and some of them especially, like, you really enjoyed. We went to Warmwell, didn't you? And we did loads of activities and things.
Never know the difference between Warmwell and Park Dean and all the things.
That's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, they're the same thing.
The one where we slung you down the hill in that big rubber ring thing.
The Ringo thingy.
Ringos.
The one where I got a brilliant video, Zara.
That was an actual activity, by the way, not just like we were just randomly slinging down the hill. You had like, I don't know, some sort of water.
They didn't lob me down or anything,
no, you lobbed yourself down. Okay, it was the worst bit about mum being a vlogger?
I would say the fact that you're filming everything all of the time is the fact that it's so difficult not to be in the videos.
Right. I do kind of avoid, and I've got to say, I don't film every day. I do Instagram stories every day, and I film probably 3 days a week, other than when I did that what we eat in a week, which that was quite hard work because I had to film every day, and I don't normally do that, and I purposely take a break from filming. So I don't think that's how I don't film every day. And if you don't want to be in that particular video or whatever, I never include you. I never include you if you don't want to be included. It is quite intense because it's like I don't take a day off.
No,
ever.
No, you're always.
But then I know that I can't because I can't.
There we go.
I can't. If someone met your mum in real life, would they think she was the same as on camera and in her vlogs?
Yes, it has happened before. It will happen again. She loves it, actually.
Oh, it's really nice to meet people. When the world was normal and people came up and said hi and stuff, it was that really nice.
Theme parks and things, they'd go up, she'd be like, hi, oh my gosh. She'd like be geeking out just as much as them. It's
really sweet. I do like, so if you ever do come and like, you know, if the world is back to normal and we, you know, can go outside, what's going on? If the world's going back to normal and we can go outside and you do see us, please do come and say hi. Obviously at the moment at a socially distanced 2 meters. How weird is the world? But yeah, it is always really nice to meet people. But I do think I'm the same. I don't kind of change who I am or what I say or my opinions or anything on camera.
I would say you are slightly more energetic on camera. Sometimes you relax a bit afterwards. You're like, oh my gosh.
I think sometimes in order to get it out, certainly if I'm filming like a tips video or something, you've got to be kind of quite like.
But she gets
when I'm doing vlogs,
a lot of the time because of
when I'm doing vlogs, I'm a bit more kind of, and you probably noticed this, I'm a bit more like, oh, I'm feeling tired now, and I'm just like brain farting really what's going on.
Nice.
Whereas when I'm
turning into fun.
But when I am filming something like a tips video, it's got to be a lot more like da 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 da. It's more like delivering content. Those I probably go like da 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 da, and then turn the camera off and go. But in the vlogs, I think if I'm feeling tired, I'm like, oh guys, I'm really tired.
Yeah, she just kind of
But I think that's the difference. That's just a different type of video thing. Do any of your friends follow your mum, and what do they think of it all?
I used to think that they were just doing it to annoy me. Until eventually I'm sitting next to one of my friends on the bus and they're watching your content. And I'm like, what are you doing? You've been brainwashed. No. Don't succumb to the hypnosis. Don't do it. You know, so apparently, I mean, I think a lot of them have gone off it a bit now. It's grown Growing a bit old now.
Well, I don't think that your friends are really my target audience, so I won't be terribly offended by that.
There we go then. Well, that's the
I'm not
reason I
offended.
said it.
Not offended, guys, not offended. Why did your mum call you the teenager? I think I touched on it.
She said it like once, and my friends picked up on it. And I was like, really?
That was part of the reason, wasn't it? It was your friends.
Really? You know, you're calling me the teenager now. And she said, okay, fine, I'll stop. And I said, you know what, don't stop. Because I want you to not get me involved. I want to be as distant from this as possible. So, hence the teenager.
I think I said it as kind of like a joke a couple of times, and then your friends were like, oh, and then in school they were like, hi, the teenager.
Yeah. No,
but
that
then you
was
did.
yeah, that wasn't.
It was my I can't remember
Really?
the exact conversation, but generally you were like, no, it's fine. I'd prefer to be referred to that way. Because some people actually message me and say, do you think your son perhaps doesn't like being called the teenager? It's like, well, no, he prefers it. So.
Yeah, well, there's always going to be someone who disagrees with you, so.
Yeah. What do you think of the cancel culture online?
Cancel culture?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay. You know, where people, like, someone in the public eye does something wrong and then people are like, unfollow.
No, yeah.
Never speak to them again.
I think it's very easy to say the wrong thing. And a lot of people, despite their intentions, are, can't think of the word now, punished? Not punished, but somewhat.
I mean, I'm terrified of saying the wrong thing.
Oh no, she talks about it all the time. Whenever something comes up, a big event, she's like, I don't want to say anything.
Like, I do want to say things, but I'm really worried about it. I always worry that, and I do this in real life as well, I always worry that I'll offend people.
And it's very easy to offend people these days.
Oh,
it's very, very easy.
So whenever like a big topic comes up, I really try and think before I kind of jump in with my opinions. And then you worry that if you don't say anything, you'll be criticised. If you say something and you're trying to say it the right way and it comes across wrong, you'll be criticised. And it's very difficult because I want to just say, and with normal things, I just sort of blurt out whatever comes out of my mouth. But when like a sensitive topic comes up, you've really got to think before you speak.
Really difficult.
Yeah, so it is difficult. And I'm sure that, you know, some people have done very bad things and, you know. Yeah, no, yeah, some people. But I think other people that have perhaps kind of got it a bit wrong, it can be treated a bit harshly, can't they? But it is very difficult to know to sort of say your thing and then know that once it's out there, and be like, ooh.
You're going to struggle so much editing this.
I am, aren't I? Because
you're going to be doing this for days.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. If anyone's still watching at this point, please do let me know in the comments. And hats off to you, round of applause to you.
Congrats, you've suffered through I don't know how long of rambling.
What do you think your mum does all day when you lot are in school?
It was
a long time ago. Just think back.
I don't know. I don't think I can remember that.
School? What's that?
She would do a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of editing and stuff to be done.
I've always had children with me. I haven't actually had any time. Well, Zara did start school for 5 weeks, didn't she, Bessa?
At which point you had a couple of hours.
I did. I had 2.
Must have been bliss.
It was. Yeah, and I was coming back to this place, which was a building site because we hadn't done yet.
It was never eerily quiet.
No, it was a building site. There was just lots of daddy being loud. But yeah, it was really weird because Zara started school and I sobbed because like, my baby's gone to school forever, and then 5 weeks later, the whole world came to a stop. So.
All that fuss was for nothing.
I would have been like, oh well, off you go for 5 weeks. I'm sure I can cope with that. See you again.
Yeah.
And now we have got some mini interviews with the little ones to see what they really think about their brother and to wish him happy birthday. How old is Dylan?
He's about 15. I think he's 15. 15.
So how old is he going to be on his birthday?
16. 11.
What is Dylan good at?
He's good at like science and stuff. Playing Xbox. Magic.
What do you like doing with Dylan?
I like to see him playing Xbox with him, and I like to listen to music with him. Playing Xbox. I like doing catching bunny.
Catching bunny with Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And football. Like doing football with him with my rainbow ball.
Well, thank you for that information. What is the most annoying thing about Dylan?
Ooh, that one's a hard one. He doesn't always want to play Xbox. But that isn't that annoying, so he's not really that annoying. It's the thing that... It's the droid.
The droid? What do you mean?
Droids.
Why don't you like the droids?
Because they move.
Oh, you're scared of the droids?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
What's the best thing about Dylan?
Oh, the best thing about him is he gives really good cuddles. He's kind. It's playing with him.
Oh. What do you want to say to Dylan on his birthday?
Happy birthday, Dylan. You are so brilliant. Happy birthday, Dylan. I love you so much. Happy birthday, Dylan. I love you.
If you like this video,
Oh my
please give it a
gosh.
thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. If you want to watch my latest video, it's across here. And for more videos that you may enjoy from my channel, they're just down here. Say bye-bye, darling.
One sec.
Say bye-bye.
I didn't hear Zara squeaking.
Bye.
We have to reshoot.